Zombie apocalypse.
Game God here. Today we're going to be going through the in and outs of how to start up a F-18 in DCS. I'm going to just give you more of a visual tutorial so you guys can just watch what happens. Sometimes I'm going to leave out steps. I'm not super diligent about being extremely accurate, so for an amateur's getting to know, that's basically what this video is going to be about. So I'm going to show you guys how to start it up, all the procedure that's required to do that, and how to navigate for just dummies, basically, because it took me a long time. I'm a lazy person. I'm sure all I had to do is read a couple of paragraphs in the manual, but I decided to take my time and learn step by step through YouTube videos. So I'm going to try and culminate everything I've learned so far into this video. So thanks. Please subscribe, share, and I hope you enjoy my content.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, what I'm doing here is...
Our departure time is 0730 hours. Get your bird started, and we'll do a comms check when ready.
Okay, I'm starting up an F-18 Hornet here. This is the on battery. You want to turn the battery on first. Want to do your...
Engine fire left.
tests.
Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right.
Just checking your warning systems.
APU fire.
All that.
APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Request taxi to runway.
Turn it off again, and then back on.
Clear to taxi to runway 3.
Engine fire left.
Same test.
Forward 12.
Engine fire
other side of
left.
the
Taxi
switch.
to runway.
Engine fire right. Engine fire right.
Port 12.
APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Okay, so now we want to turn on the APU. This is basically the starter for the larger engines. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the engine you want to start, so I'm going to do right or left first. Wait for this, you see down here, you want this to get to 25, and then you release the detents on the throttle, either the side of the engine you started, so the left side. See? And that will help start the engine. That dumps gas into the engine and starts it.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1, radio check.
Okay, so that engine is essentially started. Now time for the right engine.
Roll left. Roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
And releasing the detents on the right side. Okay, so now let's
Uzi
get all our
1-1,
instruments
Uzi
going.
2-1. Today's mission is a familiarization flight around the NTTR. Follow the flight plan as briefed, and I'll point out significant landmarks and navigation points that will help you execute your future missions.
Okay, engines are on.
NTTR is an instrumented range. The original computerized tracking system was called the Air Combat Maneuvering
Put that into
Instrumentation
operation
System,
settings,
or
your radar.
ACMI. It can only
This
track
is
8
ground.
aircraft.
Instruments on ground. Arm your seat.
The new system is called the Red Flag Measurement and Debriefing System, or RFMDS.
Lights to formation
This
mode.
system can track up to 36 aircraft. It is
Oxygen
capable of tracking air-to-air,
on.
surface-to-air, and
Canopy down.
air-to-surface engagement on a 3-dimensional display.
Okay, there's no wheel chocks, otherwise I would be doing that, but not necessary.
Nellis departure, Uzi 2-1. Good jet. Ready for taxi. North War.
Uzi 2-1, clear to taxi to runway 3.
Uzi 1-1, that's a copy.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Follow me when ready.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
That's pretty damn close. Just melted half my windshield off. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want to be very close though.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. On your right is the home of the world-famous Thunderbirds. They are the Air Demonstration Squadron of the USAF, assigned to the 57th Wing based at Nellis. Created in 1953, they are the third oldest formal flying aerobatic team in the world, after the United States Navy Blue Angels, formed in 1946, and the French Air Force Patrouille de France, formed in 1931. That funny-looking pod in your wing is a Cubic Corporation Tactical Air Crew Combat Training System, or TAX pod. It sends signals to remote sensors located around the range, which collects into a central supercomputer to process and display the data.
Pod on my wing right there.
This provides a much improved debrief in terms of accuracy and lessons learned.
Either that or he's talking
You
about
can't
that
hide
one.
any mistakes with this system active.
Pretty sure he's talking about that one over there. It's like a radar.
Ford 1-1, request takeoff.
Ford 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 28, decimal 03.
Ford 1-2, request takeoff.
That guy sounded enthusiastic.
Ford 1-2, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 28, decimal 03.
So what I'm doing in this mission is I'm just being given basically a guide.
Ford 1-1, airborne.
I'm being given a guide to the military base here. Oops. Let's hit the brakes. Ooh, got a little close there. Me and this guy are basically going to take off at the same time almost.
Ford 1-2, airborne.
Uzi 1-1, request takeoff.
Nellis departure, Uzi 2-1. Request clearance for takeoff.
Uzi 2-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 28, decimal 03. Uzi 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff.
Unable to clear for takeoff. What do you mean unable to clear for takeoff?
Uzi 1-1, request takeoff. Uzi 1-1, you are cleared
Uzi
for takeoff when
2-1,
ready.
taking the active.
300
Flight
at
controls.
QFE 27,
Flight
decimal
controls.
95.
Windy. We're airborne.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Just past the racetrack, we will make a left turn toward nav point flex. Remain below 3,000 until north of the racetrack, and turn westbound. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Turn left to nav point flex. Uzi 2-1 out. Uzi 2-1, airborne. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at nav point flex. Turn left to heading 270 and proceed to nav point FYTTR.
Lovely. I'm already on it.
Intercept the LSV-15 DME arc at or below 8,000 MSL and arc south. Intercept the LSV R267 for 15 at or above 10,200 MSL and track outbound. Cross FYTTR at or above 14,000 MSL. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. On our north is Gas Peak. It is directly north of Vegas, and is the highest peak in the Las Vegas range of southern Nevada. Use caution when flying in this area due to civil aircraft flying in the North Las Vegas training area.
faster than my friend. You want to keep up with me? I don't want to break formation or anything, but I would like to get this done a little faster. If we can. Yeah, beautiful view up here, eh, guys? This game is like the Microsoft Flight Simulator of fighter jet games.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at nav point FYTTR. Turn right and proceed to nav point Jason. South of us is Mount Charleston, officially named Charleston Peak. It is the highest mountain in both the Spring Mountains and Clark County. It is the 8th highest mountain in the state.
The 8th? It was like the first. I'd be like, hey, tell me all about it. I'm just kidding. We're getting to know the area. What I love about this is if you like hammer up on it, you'll see the flex in the wings.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. To the north is Creech Air Force Base, so watch for traffic in this area as you head to the range.
I'm gonna drop down here, guys. I'm at 17,000 feet right now, so I'm gonna drop right down to about 6,000. I'm gonna get an altitude warning. I'd much rather have my joystick over here than in the middle because that gets, I don't know, it's not a comfortable position. This is more natural. Oh, I'm clipping now. Are you keeping up with me? Where are you? Oh yeah, he's behind me. Oh, was he? I was gonna say, is he going above me? I feel like he's staying high. Maybe not. I am going pretty fast. Maybe I'm going too fast. Okay, he's gonna ask me to switch nav points.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Jason. Turn right and proceed to nav point Flush. Uzi 2-1 out.
Oh, I can't believe how good this is playing. This is on a 2080 Super Ryzen 7 2700X. SSD 970 Evo with 24 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I know. One of my sticks died like not long after getting it, and I didn't have a warranty on it, and didn't want to go through the hassle. I noticed there's a plane approaching from the southwest. Anyways.
The transit route from Jason to Flush to Garth is the corridor typically used by Red Air to get to and from the range. When using the Ravelli MOA, the Beatty corridor is used with range entry and exit at Mopar. to nav point Garth. Uzi 2-1 out.
7,000 feet, getting close to where I wanted to be. I got a little closer to the ground so you could have something more to look at. Well, in a little better detail. 17,000 feet is pretty fucking high up. Garth is one of the gates, the entryway, and that's where we have to ask for permission from the safety person to let us in there. Safety person, I believe her name is Blackhawk. I might be wrong.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Garth is the range entry point for Red Air, and is typically called Gate 1. We will check in with the range safety controller, Blackjack, when we get close to Garth. Blackjack, Uzi 2-1. Request clearance for Uzi flight of 2 FA-18Cs, south of Gate 1. How copy?
Uzi 2-1, Blackjack, contact. You're cleared at Gate 1. Your discretion. Altimeter 2988, millibars 1011. Weather is clear, visibility good in all quadrants. All control in the clear. Have a good day, sir.
Uzi 2-1, roger. Cleared for Gate 1. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Gate 1. Turn right and proceed to nav point Belted Peak. Uzi 2-1 out. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are in range, 74C, about 10 nautical miles northeast of the no-fly zone around Groom Lake. This restricted area is also known as the Container. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Belted Peak. Turn right towards Student Gap. Uzi 2-1 out. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are approaching the town of Rachel. See those green crop circles ahead? They are the result of an irrigation method called center pivot irrigation. Rachel is located on Highway 375, also known as the extraterrestrial highway because of its closeness to Area 51. Area 51 is just south of our flight plan in the no-fly zone around Groom Lake. Rachel is a frequent stopping point for many UFO hunters. Most of our air combat training will be conducted north of Rachel. North of Rachel is the 3740 line, the northern border of the R-74 range. This is used to help deconflict inbound and outbound traffic. The rule is north in, south out.
I turned off the battery while flying once, and the thing just literally dropped out of the sky. I was like, what the hell does the battery do that keeps this thing in the air? But there's a million things it does. Oh, I see some bogeys over there.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are approaching the town of Heiko. Heiko isn't a town anymore. More of a ghost town, but still used by farmers and ranchers alike.
I don't know where it is. Very desolate place this is. Is it living out here?
East of Heiko is a gap running between two ridge lines. It's called the Parak Summit Pass, but pilots refer to it as the Student Gap.
Some trees. I wonder if those would actually be cacti.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are above Heiko. Turn right and proceed to the nav point Trout. Uzi 2-1 out. 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are approaching Trout. Trout is one of the range entry and exit points for Blue Air and is typically called Gate 3. We will check out with the range safety controller Blackjack when we get closer to Trout. Blackjack, Uzi 2-1. Request clearance, north of Gate 3.
Uzi 2-1, Blackjack, contact. You're cleared at Gate 3. Your discretion. Have a good day, sir.
Uzi 2-1, roger. Cleared for Gate 3. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Gate 3. Turn
Copy.
left and proceed to nav point Dream. Uzi 2-1 out.
That's a Big 10-4 rubber ducky. Right into the sun.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Dream. Turn right and proceed to nav point Arco. Uzi 2-1 out.
He's back there. I think 300 is the speed you're supposed to maintain below 10,000. About 400, I guess.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are now in the Sally Corridor. This transit route is typically used by Blue Air to get to and from the range.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, we're good.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Arco. Turn left and proceed to nav point Acton. Uzi 2-1 out.
Altitude. Altitude.
It's a monster hole there. It's an old mine, maybe?
We are approaching the town of Moapa on the right. It has the second and third largest structures in Nevada, the Entravision and Kemp Towers.
Well, wherever it is, I don't see it. Oh, probably because I have visible range turned down, which really made no difference, so I'll probably turn it back up. Oh, there's something there. Ooh, really low. Certainly don't see any towers. Just ripping. Okay.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Acton. Turn right and proceed to nav point Vet. Uzi 2-1 out.
Oh, I see a tower there. The one they're talking about? Oh, that's a crane.
On the left is Moapa Valley. It is at the north end of the Muddy River,
Altitude.
which connects to Lake Mead.
Altitude.
Shut up, lady. Shut up, Betty.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Bet. Turn right and proceed to nav point Apex. Reduce altitude to reach nav point Apex at 4,000 MSL. Uzi 2-1 out. Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. That completes our tour of the NTTR. There are many other areas around Vegas to explore, including the Hoover Dam, Lake Mead, and the Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. Hopefully this flight has prepared you properly for the missions to come. You are cleared to RTB to Nellis. Remember to park in the area reserved for the aggressors where we started. Uzi 2-1 out.
Copy, copy.
Altitude. Altitude.
Sorry, I'm supposed to drop to 4,000 feet in quite a hurry, actually, so...
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. We are at Apex. Apex is the eastern landing IP for Nellis. Uzi 2-1 out.
Uzi 1-1, inbound. Uzi 1-1, fly heading 035, Fort 0, QFE 27.95, runway 21, to pattern altitude. Uzi 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower. Uzi 1-1, request landing.
Cleared.
Uzi 1-1, request landing. Uzi 1-1, cleared to land, runway 21.
Thank you. Getting nervous there. Come on, stop it up. Beauty. Woo! A couple of times I went right off the end of this runway. Not gonna lie. Still going pretty fast, actually.
Uzi 1-1, taxi to parking area.
Gotcha. Seem to like never lose speed when you're taxiing in. Whoa, where am I going? Whoops daisy. Oopsie. Wake up. Thought I was on the second. Oops, that's not good. Got a little confused there. Very sorry. Thunderbirds are all turned around this time. This guy's gonna do a flyby? Oh no, he's going the other direction. Helicopter section. Next one should be us. Right here.
Well done. That was a good flight. You should have no problem navigating the NTTR airspace now. Good luck with your future missions.
Let me see. There we have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, better end the mission properly this time. Nice. I'm promoted to first lieutenant. That's awesome. Thanks for watching, guys.